I'm going to show you my little garden. Besides the Chinese lanterns, which grow wild, these are my domesticated stuff. This is my little door here. Keep the animals out. I just weeded the rest of this for the most part. I still got to do some more weeding. I let the Johnson grass grow up to hide my garden from Judas because I was afraid he might sabotage my garden and contaminate it. So most of the stuff I have growing are wild edibles or self-sufficient. These are the ones that are not. So this was just donated to me last weekend. So I just stuck it in the dirt before I took off, along with this tomato plant. And then I thought I had 2 tomato plants, but I'm not sure what I did with the other one. Interesting. So anyways, I've got cantaloupe over there, watermelon here, although I should have separated the two. I was kind of in a hurry and didn't really think about separating the two. Should have put one on one side and one on the other so it has room to grow. But this is the widest side, so maybe I should have put the watermelons over here. But this I think is squash. They say in Arkansas in squash season, where I got these from, that you got to make sure you lock your doors on your vehicles, otherwise somebody might put some squash in your car. And lo and behold, that was true, because I didn't lock my doors while I was down there. And then when I got back in my pickup truck, I had a bag of squash in my truck. I was like, holy cow, I didn't lock my doors. But anyways, and I also got that squash plant. So Cindy took the squash and I took the squash plant. And so these are red potatoes. Here is the other tomato. Or maybe I planted both of them in here. Oh, I did. I planted both the tomatoes in here that I got last weekend. I need to find a cage for them. This is sweet potatoes. And this is cucumber. I got 1 cucumber so far. Not great. Oh, two cucumbers. This one looks like it's ready. They're supposed to be the pickle cucumbers, and they're supposed to taste better than the other cucumbers. So I'll soak it in balsamic vinegar. Yeah, it's turning yellow. I might let that one go to seed and then put it back in here. Maybe it'll come back next year. I got a couple rainwater collection barrels that are not holding water, like this one and this one, maybe. So I'll put dirt in them next year, or sometime this year. And next year I'll use them for gardening. And what I did, and what I'm doing is I'm putting, and I kind of did this wrong, but I got another idea. So I used kind of like a wicking concept, and but I did it wrong. So it's kind of like a wicking air pruning concept, which gave me the other idea. So what I'm going to do in the future is I'll cut the bottoms off of some of these so they'll hold water, and leave them upright like this so they'll hold air. Long term, they'll hold dirt and potentially water too. And I'll put those in the bottom of my lick tubs or barrels or raised bed gardening type of system. So they'll potentially hold water and also act as air pruning. And then I'll put boards or wood over the top of those, cover all that up with poop, and then cover that up with compost, and then cover that up with a compost dirt combination. And then that's how I'll grow my food in the future. Now the wood will act as a hugelkultur and will act as a sponge, so it too will be drought resistant farming concept. And so on and so forth. So it's starting to rain, and I got some wild edibles here like these Chinese lanterns, which I try not to step on. And then oh yeah, let me check the cat feeder, make sure it's still working before I take off. Not going to get a lot of work done this weekend because of the rain. Okay, looks like the cat feeder's got food on the spinner, so it should be fine. Candy. So this is the chicken coop, but right now it's the cat house. I gotta go clean up the actual cat house. And there's the weather. Paul. Hi, Paul. You can't go in there. That's for... I don't want you jumping on my toppers. He don't like to get wet. Goats don't like to be wet. So he's running for shelter. He knows where he lives, though. Still gotta clean this mess up. Slowly but surely. I'll have some help soon, but right now I don't really have any help. So I'm just on my own. What's her face? Sophie helped a little bit 2 weekends ago. She'll be helping more in the future. But right now I'm having her focus on Kaplinger. And this is a secondary project. Kaplinger is going to be our source of revenue. And once we get done over there getting that cleaned up and set up, then we'll start doing some work over here. And by then, I'll be buying out people in the 20 acres because I only own 10% of that. And so we'll have that either totally bought out or partially bought out. And oh yeah, I got a burn barrel under the tree. I can pick these up now. I was like, for a second, I was like, I don't want to walk out in the rain to take this trash to the burn barrel. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I got one right here. I'm trying not to throw away, I'm trying not to burn paper as much as possible because it's biodegradable. Excuse me. But some of it I will. Anyways, there's the weather underneath the box truck. Swirl. She's a bitch. She's mean to all the cats. And that's Candy. She's a lover, not a fighter. And that's Puffball, Fluffy's daughter. All right. I think we lost one of the kittens. It didn't look too good yesterday when I came home, and now I can't find it. So I'm not sure what happened to it. I think that one that had the bot fly in its neck didn't make it either. We got the bot fly out, but I don't think it survived. But we got plenty of other survivors here. We got 3 black cats, 1 tiger cat, well, 1 gray tiger cat, 3 orange tiger cats, 1 or 2 little puffballs like that. And I think that's it. Oh wait, there's 3 more. Swirls babies. Mimi's taking care of them. So, alrighty. What are you hissing about? She only likes humans. She's like, all these damn cats. I hate cats. She is a cat. She's racist against her own race. It's funny. It's not funny, but it is. But Libby's the same way. But Libby won't go out of her way to attack other animals. But she don't like, this one don't like dogs either, where Libby does. So anyway, I see another piece of crap. I gotta burn plastic off. I burn the plastic off, then I throw the metal in the recycle. And then my mom takes the metal and recycles it. And I let her keep the money. The metal recycle was my what I call my mortgage insurance. But now that my mom's on a fixed income, I just let her recycle it and do whatever she wants with the money. I refinanced the land, so I cut my interest rate in half and cut my payments in half. So I'm actually not doing too bad right now. And then if Sophie and I can make some money off Kaplinger, then we'll really be making headway. Because Kaplinger is mostly going to be her source of revenue. Because she too is on a fixed income. But she wanted to do an Airbnb, which is similar to what I wanted to do originally. So I was like, yeah, I can support that. And so she's going to manage everything. I'll basically finance everything. I'll pay her to manage it. And then it's a win-win for everybody. All right. I need to get some bigger barrels to put all these dishes in. But what I'll probably do next weekend or one of these weekends is maybe I'll do it with lick tubs. I don't know. That way it's not so deep. Take some lick tubs that hold water and put all these dishes in them, and that way they can soak. I need to finish setting up my sink over there so we can wash dishes, and then the water will drain off that way. And probably even maybe trench a pipe over to the pond so the water will drain into the pond. So we will keep our pond full with gray water. Just an idea, and not a bad one at that. And it won't be that difficult. Just run the pipe maybe through the pallet and then into the ground right there. Boom, and run it out over here. It won't be a lot, but it'll keep it out of the road, and it'll, keep fresh whatever in the pond for the bugs and mussels. Oh yeah, my nephew collected a bunch of mussels. We went on a float trip yesterday, and my nephew collected a whole bunch of mussels. We were gonna eat them. I was gonna save the little ones and put them in my pond, but we never ate them. And so I just threw them all in the pond. So they'll keep the pond, help keep the pond clean between them and the plants. There's certain plants. These, I don't know where these came from, but I guess they help keep the pond clean maybe. And whatever other plants that we can get that'll help keep the water clean, we'll throw them in there too. Like lilies, like lily pads. I think they help clean the water. But Josh, I don't know if he's going to be staying or going, but I don't think he's going to be staying. He went and checked out a community yesterday, and I guess it didn't work out, so he came back early. And yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, he wanted to do some sort of swimming pond. And well, if we got plenty of mussels in the pond and other water cleaning critters and plants, we should be good. We should be able to swim in it. All right, I gotta go. Bye.